All right, let's do a quick mic check. Looks like the mic is working just fine, and surprisingly, YouTube's actually faster than Twitch is today. That's cool. Less of a delay there. And we have a little angry cat friend to join us for stream today, at least part of the stream. Hey, Misu. Yeah, I know. You're such an angry little girl all the time. I know. Yeah. You're such a pretty girl. There you go. Purring a little now. Soon her isolation period's going to be over. We can get her back integrated into the house. Picture mode correct? What's going on? Yeah, that's correct. That looks, I guess it depends on the monitor. Yeah. All right. So hard to tell when things look, what they look like because everyone's monitors are so different. Yeah, let me get my palette out and then I'll be ready to get started. Alrighty. Hey, Des. Uh, Des says, "Hey there, I might disappear soon. We need some basement work, but I'll keep the stream up." No worries, Des. Good luck with the basement work. Um, yeah, doing any kind of housework, like, any kind of improvement or anything is such a pain. So totally understandable. Let's clean this up a bit. These are all leftover paints from the cat painting. I finished the latest cat painting. Let's clean up the palette a bit for a second. Some of this is dry at this point, or mostly dry at least. I haven't posted the painting yet, but I will. Trying to, was giving it a minute to decide if it was actually done or not before I posted. All right. Guys, if you're still here, what kind of work you got going on the basement, if you don't mind sharing? All right, I need to get my brushes out. So I finally broke down and started using one of my rosemary brushes. So I finally started using some of my nicer, expensive brushes. Just one so far. Um, Very good. I do think it's very well made. We'll see how long it lasts. That'll be the, you know, deciding factor, but it's very, very sharp. I appreciate that. I mean, very, very good point to it, which I like. So that part's great. This says, well, it's really us taking the stupidly huge tub out of the bathroom and putting a shower stall because two of us have physical issues and can't use the tub. Okay. But we have to clean the basement under the tub so we can access the plumbing. My house is a disaster. Oh, I get that. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. It's houses accumulate a lot of stuff, and I understand. Like, you know, you me and Michelle both work from home, so and Michelle runs her business out of home as well. So, we have like product and all this other stuff. So I trust me, I understand. I understand how crazy it can be. Cleaned out the back porch today so I can move some things from the basement to the back porch. Filled many garbage bags, so that's good. Yeah, that is good. It sucks to go through it, but it's a great thing. It's great when you're on the other side of it. So totally get it. Um, all right, put out some oleo gel because I'm gonna need to. What's the word I'm looking for? Um, Oil out. That's it. I need to oil out the painting. Hi, Misu. Why are you going crazy on the floor? Please don't eat the cords. I need that cord. Okay, you can lick your face. Misu, that is not a plaything. That's a charger. Yeah, and I need that charger. Love how cats are like, oh, there's a plaything for me. All right. So this is the easiest way for me to see areas of oiled out. I said this before. The glare is the easiest to see this way. It's a little awkward sometimes. Alrighty. There, okay. There my mouse is. It's like, what is going on? All right. All right, let's see what needs to be addressed here. So some of the teeth and the what's it called? Oh, okay, some of the teeth and the lips a little bit of the eyeliner. All that's really details. Not a big deal. Uh, yeah, I will say a lot of this stuff is very much like little details. Not everything. Although I don't think I'm going to go into all the details of her outfit 100% because I don't want to. For good reason. All right. Start off with a little bit of work on some of the background area, I think. Uh, Warm up a little bit. Back in a bit, gotta move some floor. No worries. Good luck. A lot of times when I just get back to painting, I will go for things that are easier to do or things that are like less risky to do, or I have more confidence in doing them without warming up, whatever however you want to phrase it. But yeah, if I'm warmed up and everything, it's a little different. But usually, I like to give myself a little bit of time to get back into it, kind of thing. Sometimes trying to differentiate where things are supposed to go is so difficult. Yeah, at this point, it's like it's getting, more and more towards the end of the painting. And so now a lot more of my marks are have to be a little more deliberate because they're definitely more likely to stay and to be the final marks that end up in the painting. Oh, oops. Almost put down the absolute wrong color. I'm glad I double checked. I will say it's surprising that I'm actually hitting the limit of my like my paint saturation. I usually, you know, have to mix down and subdue my colors, but right now some of these like really bright lights, reflective lights, actually in an ideal world would be even brighter, but my colors just can't hit those intense like pinks. And my colors can go pretty intense, but not like this. Like this is, essentially like neon pink kind of territory, which is, I mean, obviously it happens. It's just definitely not very common for most paintings, I would say, and also like not very common for me to come up against the kind of limits of my palette. But yeah, there's no perfect, absolutely perfect palette out there, unfortunately. Hmm. And I just screwed up a little. Oh well. Okay, yeah, that needs to be more in shadow. Hey, welcome Raiders. Hello, how you doing? Boys and Jack, welcome. How are you doing today? How was your stream? I apologize, I don't have for anyone who's not familiar with my stream. I do not have notifications set up because um, I'm multi-streaming and that's just too complicated for me. So I don't see the like raid pop up, and if anyone, follows or anything, I can't see it, but I do really appreciate it. I just can't see it at the moment. Yeah. We're good, hungry and tired. However, LOL, your painting is looking stunning as always. Oh, thank you so much. And I totally get that. I know how tiring it can be after a stream. Hey, welcome, Zooline. Welcome. And if I get anyone's name wrong, please let me know. I'm bad with names, but yeah. Yeah, I started this on Halloween, but you know, decided I'd finish it today. I was going to work on it on Sunday, but wasn't feeling up to it, so oh well, it happens. But yeah, figured I'd keep working on this. Uh, yeah, it was a fun Halloween stream. Poison Jackal, you're welcome to share your socials if you want. Whatever you feel like sharing. You know, the colors are so clean. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah. Um, you know, still kind of bring it all together, but it's starting to, it's getting close. But yeah, if you want to share something from your stream or something like that, you're welcome to. But I know you said you're tired and hungry, and I get that. I know how it is after you stream, you just kind of crash. At least I do sometimes. Zuline says, "Love the palette." Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you mean the palette from the painting. Luckily, I have good reference. I'm using reference from a cosplayer, but yeah, my regular palette's a very limited CMYK palette, and it's a very, very capable palette. So yeah, but yeah, I do enjoy the colors from the model and all the um, neon colors and the lighting that they did and everything. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Boys and Jackal shared a couple portrait sketches today, and in between the two, I unboxed the Steam Deck that was gifted. So I've got to figure out how to use it. Oh, that's super sweet. That's really nice. Um, Zuline asks, can I ask what cyan oil paint you use? I've been struggling to find one. Oh, absolutely. I am happy to talk paints and stuff. Let me just check out. Oh, nice. I just wanted to see what Poison Jackal is working on real quick. These are great. Really cool. Really good sketches. Quite the Adam's apple on that one on the left. But yeah, really nice. Um, yeah, so for my palette, I'm using for the cyan, I'm using phthalo blue. And I do have cobalt teal, which is more of a traditional cyan. But the thing to remember is that these aren't this isn't a printing press, and so the paints don't act the same way that they do on a printing press. The pigments don't interact the same way. I do direct painting. If you do glazing, it might be different. But the advantage of phthalo blue over something like cobalt teal is that phthalo blue has a lot more saturation when it's darker. If you try and get cobalt teal to a dark blue, it will be a very desaturated blue. Here you can keep your very saturated blue as a dark blue, but if you mix white into it and you mix a little bit of yellow, you can nearly match cobalt teal out of the tube. It's not quite there, but it's very, very, very close. And assuming that you're not painting directly out of the tube most of the time, you basically matched it. Um, for my red, I'm not using magenta either. I'm using, usually a lot of people use quinacridone magenta. I'm using quinacridone rose, which is technically a violet pigment. It's a PV19, and it can be, you'll see the same pigment is sometimes a violet rose or quinacridone violet. Sometimes it's even a like red, like a pyrrole red almost. But a lot of places have it as permanent rose or quinacridone rose. And like I said, the pigment code is PV19. The yellow, at the moment I shifted. I was using cadmium lemon, and now I'm using bismuth yellow. But it probably depends on the brand specifically which one you'll prefer. The cadmium lemon that I had before was just a little too washed out, and the bismuth yellow is a little stronger. And then it's titanium white, and I prefer Mars Black, although I've heard mixed things about Mars Black from other brands. This is oh, what is it? Uh oh, Mgram. So it took me a second to remember the brand name. Mgram, that's it. Mgram Mars Black is really nice. Other Mars Black, I'm not so sure. But I like this one because it's very opaque black, and also I don't like ivory black. So yeah. Zooline says, I found a tube of Mars I liked once, but it ran out and I haven't found a new one to replace it. That's fair. I've heard negative things from about Mars Black with from some companies. I haven't tried them all, so I can't comment. But the Mars Black from Mgram is very smooth and dries really nice. You know, personal preference. I like it. It didn't stand out to me in any way as being, you know, grainy or anything else. Like yeah, I like it. But yeah, that's the palette. I'm still trying to see if maybe can find a yellow. I don't know. Like if I could find a deep yellow that would match this when mixed with white and could go like darker, I would get that, but I have yet to find, the a better yellow. There's one yellow that looked like it might be better, but then I found out that um it's a fugitive color, and so I'm not going to do it. Let's see. Zooline says deep yellows that aren't transparent are elusive. I would possibly deal with the transparency of it, um, depending. But the only deep yellow that looked interesting to me was Indian yellow, and there are two. We're getting into the weeds here, people. There are two variants of Indian yellow. One that's transparent and one that's not transparent. The one that's not transparent isn't all that great. Um, the one doesn't look like it's all that good. The one that is transparent looks like it could be a potential um, for what's it called? Like a primary yellow that has a wide range. But it turns out that it's nearly as fugitive as oh, what is it? Oh my God, the red pigment, alizarin crimson. Uh, Sorry, did I rabbit trail the stream? No, no, you're fine. This is what it's about. It's a painting stream, right? So by all means, like that's what we're doing here, talking painting. Yeah, alizarin crimson. It's about as fugitive as alizarin crimson, depending on which one you get. And if you get the one that isn't, it's not as versatile. So I haven't bought it yet, because, why bother kind of thing. But yeah. So yeah, yellows are a problem. So far, this is the best yellow I've found. If I ever find a better yellow, I'll definitely let people know. Ooh, you like Neon John Wick? Yeah, that was done with some really cheap neon. Uh, they're oil paints, but they're alkyd oil paints. I hate them. They suck to work with, but they're so pretty. But you can't mix with them. You just have to like put them on. You can't mix with them at all. As soon as you start mixing, the colors start to die, unfortunately. But it was a very interesting painting to do. Straight mud. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. When you mix them, they just lose all their saturation. It just like instantly just saturation, goodbye. So when I had to like fix something, I often would have to like paint, either scrape it off or paint over with white and then paint the neon on top of the white. Like that was the strat for that. But I mean, they are pretty colors. There's no getting around that. I do have some new paints that I have yet to use that I'm looking forward to trying. They're called interference paint, and I am very excited to try those. If you don't know what that is, don't. I didn't know what they were either, but it's it's paint that has mica flakes in it, which apparently is a thing that a lot of what's it called? Cosmetics use. It's basically like a glitter, but it's not glitter paint because the way it functions is a bit different than like just being glittery. Really interesting. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to incorporate it into my paintings. I think it'll be one of those things that I do as like spot colors, kind of like gold leaf or something like that. But yeah. I'm looking forward to trying those out. I have, let's see. Oh, I have samples here that I can show you. Um, yeah, like you can see how they kind of um, they have some shine and glitter to them, but they change colors depending on the angle, and some of these are mixed. Um, they actually mix like instead of mixing subtractively, they mix additively. Um, Poison Jack says that is drastic. Well, it's only drastic on the black. If you put it on white, you almost can't see it. So it really depends how it's mixed and what it's mixed in. Yeah, because like, let me see if I have another example here. Yeah, I do. Okay, so here, um, you can see um, the one on the black is very strong, but over here, it's very subtle. Um, you're seeing yellow, but that's actually I think it's actually a blue. Yeah, I see, there's the blue shine. So it really, really depends how you put it on and mix it. Like I said, it's definitely a spot color thing. It's not something I could do a whole painting with, but yeah, it's interesting. And yeah, here this one that's like white, um, that's actually all the colors mixed together to make it kind of white. It's got undertones of like blue and stuff, but yeah, so it's interesting. And like I said, it's I don't go for like just glitter, but when I saw someone showed like how they mix and how the interaction is, you know, like I said, it's additive. So it mixes like RGB essentially, which is just really, I'm so used to like subtractive mixing, how pigments normally mix, to then like switch into like RGB mode is very different. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that out. Like I said, spot color kind of thing. I don't think I could do a whole painting with that. But I think it'd be nice in certain areas to like add a little shimmer to something, or um, I have some very high key paintings, and I think putting some of that into the high key paintings to give you like really interesting color shifts depending on the angle would be kind of cool. But some of my high key paintings practically they look like gray on top of white. They're so like white. Like there's almost no color variations. So having even that little bit of shine could help with that kind of thing. One day I'll also try out gold leaf as well. When I can start charging a premium for my paintings, and then I can just add gold leaf to make them more expensive, right? That's how that works, I think. Divine says, I was just going to bring up gold leaf. I've worked a little with it, but haven't used it to its potential yet. Yeah, I can't. I definitely haven't. Um, yeah. I know there's a difference. There's like gold paint, and then there's like real gold leaf, which is like the sheets of gold that you you know, uh, like stick on. But yeah, I haven't really used those. Mm. By the way, Zuline, if you have artwork you want to share, you're welcome to post your Instagram as long as it's pretty much, Twitch friendly. And then also, we do have a Discord that you can join and talk, talk paint and share stuff there and so on. Hold on. Let me get the link. I'm a I am bad at I'm bad at that stuff. Oh, it's on the side there. You found it? Okay, if it doesn't work, let me know. It should work, but if it doesn't, let me know. Yeah, I don't have that stuff set up. I'm just it's there's a limit to like how much time I can spend on things and yeah. I need to set it up, but I always that's the thing I always say. I need to set it up and then I never do. But yeah. Okay, your instance all over the place, but stream friendly. Cool. Oh, very nice. That Dita Von T? Not what is her name? Um oh, this is from Moulin Rouge. Okay. Very nice. Very cool stuff. I like the Chris what is it? Chris Hems I can't see it from here. Hold on. Chris Nunez. I like that one. That's really cool. I don't know who Chris Nunez is. I think I do, but I can't. Like it's not coming up. My memory is so bad, but I like it. Really nice. He's a tattoo artist who was on Miami Ink. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, I do know who he is. That's who that is. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I used to watch Miami Ink, I think it was. Yeah. Been a long time though, so yeah, it's been forever since I've seen that show, but I remember I used to like it. I like, I mean, what can you do? I think we're starved for art related shows a little bit sometimes. That's why I like Portrait Artist of the Year and there's a Portrait Artist of the Year and Landscape Artist of the Year so much. I mean, not just because I'm starved for it, I like those, but yeah. Speaking of, we do an event occasionally called Portrait Artist of the Year Paint Along, where we pretend we're on the show and basically I do a 4 hour stream and we, try and do a painting in that time and, you know, what's it called? Viewer participation is encouraged it's for the fun of it. It's not a competition, but I think it's a cool event to do. You love the Any show art centric? Yeah, yeah. We, the new season of Portrait Artist of the Year is slowly coming out, and there are some links to it in my Discord, by the way. Poison Jackson's I've been meaning to join one, but I keep missing them. No worries. We'll see if we can do one for, end of the year or something. Um, I've been I've been taking this class through the city of Austin, um, for called like it's like a business class for artists. So I've been real busy with that. So that's why my stream I've been streaming a little less. I cut my stream down to twice a week because of that. But that's going to end soon. And then I have to figure out then I'll be figuring things out. But yeah, um definitely try and do one for like end of the year or something. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So, um, yeah, but yeah, they're a lot of fun, and I do feel like it's also beneficial. Like I learn a lot doing them personally. Like just trying to practice and do something that quickly. I feel like you learn a lot doing that. Okay, I have to show you my cat because she's like getting hyper. Um, yeah. So we have three cats, and one of our cats, we have to isolate her right now because she she got out and got into a fight with a local cat, and she's angry that I picked her up. Like you saw her hiss, but she won't attack me or anything. She's a guard kitty though, so if we had a cat outside, she'd attack that. But yeah, we have three cats, so we've had to have her isolated, and her isolation's almost over. Just another couple weeks, and we can start integrating her back into the house. Baby girl. Her name is Misu. Like I said, we have three cats, so this is Misu. She's the only short hair cat we have. She's a very she likes to hiss and stuff like that, but she never attacks or anything. Yeah, angry Misu. Yeah, she's very vocal about things. Even when she's purring, she'll hiss. She's the weirdest cat. But it's how if there's a cat you don't know, or maybe there's a cat you do know, um and they tend to like swipe at you, you know that when they like hiss or whatever, that to be scared that they're going to attack you. I'm never scared of her like swiping at me. The only time she'll swipe at me is, if I'm playing and I'm holding something and she goes for that and misses and gets my hand. Otherwise, I'm never afraid of her actually doing anything. Despite all the angry hisses, little girl. Curious. Yeah, she's a funny one. All right. Because of my cats, that's one of the reasons I wear gloves, is so that I can have clean hands when I need it. Makes me wonder if she had unusual kittenhood to keep up skewed behavior. Oh yeah, she did. She has a docked ear, because she was She was a feral cat or a street cat. I don't, and yeah, like you can see, hold on. Hi, little girl. I know. Meow meow. You can see her docked ear right there. You did notice that? Yeah. Hey, Wyatt, you're okay. I don't know if you could hear any of those hisses, but like she gets all angry, but yeah. Do they like the beard? Yeah, they do. When it's a little shorter, my cat Dresden, he'll try and groom the beard, but it's too long right now. But yeah, I feel bad for her. She's a bit cooped up because you know, she has to be isolated. So, I try and take her from room to room and, spend time with us and so on, but she's a little she's a little feeling a little cooped up, unfortunately. Makes me wish I had a beard. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know about your cats, but I've had cats that would groom me even without the beard. So, you don't need the beard. Resin licks uh my nose all the time. So, you know, much less pleasant than the beard, but yeah, not for much longer though. Yeah, no, we're looking forward to getting her out of isolation. For many reasons, obviously because that means she'll be okay. She's okay and there's nothing wrong, and then also just happy to let her, be around the house and everything more. So yeah, very much looking forward to that. Trying, I'm trying to keep there's this part of this painting that I really like where it like, it kind of like the background and the foreground all kind of, you know, not mixed together. What am I trying to say? Oh, it feels like it's emerging from the background in a way, right? Like appearing. I definitely want to keep some of that some of that in this painting. So I'm trying not to be too um, sharp with certain things and just keep that, that feeling, you know, in the painting. Like I define this shoulder, and even though I think that it's pretty accurate, I might end up going back and softening this up a bunch more because of like how much I like this, compared to this now. So yeah. Obviously I want the face to be the, main focus. So that'll definitely be the part that I emphasize the most. And yeah, if anyone does have any more art questions, you're more than welcome to ask. Just to be clear, I don't mind that at all. Although no pressure either way. But yeah. I don't do a ton of pinups anymore. I used to do more. I never did a ton, but when I was into comics, I definitely did more pinup style stuff. I don't do a ton of it now. Um, but I'm not opposed to it. I don't know. I don't want to get stuck in that niche too much. And in case anyone, well, for all the people who are new here, what I'm doing right now, I have my reference on my computer, um, kind of close to chat, to where I see chat, and I use um, I use Photoshop and I overlay pictures of my painting as I'm going through it with the I overlay it with the reference photo so I can compare them and see, check all my measurements and stuff like that. It's very similar to using a grid or a projector or something like that. But I like it more than using a grid personally. Um, I also like the fact that I can be loose with my painting and then I can go in and fix it, um, you know, throughout the process as I go along. And then of course there are places where I can just decide not to fix it if I decide not to fix it. So yeah, that's one of those techniques that I really enjoy using. Some of this stuff I'm looking at it and I straight up don't even know what I'm looking at. That's always the hard part when you're trying to paint something and you don't even know what it is. That's that to me is one of the most difficult things. Next year for Halloween, I think I need to start working on my Halloween themed paintings like a month before Halloween even starts because I really enjoy Halloween themed paintings and um, it'd be nice to do like a few, not just try and do one quickly on Halloween itself. I think I need to try and do like a month of Halloween next year. Trying to think if I can do a Christmas themed uh, you know, painting of some sort. I'm not a very Christmassy person though. So it's really not something that I'm like all that interested in. So I don't know exactly what I would do for like a Christmassy, paintings. Reindeer? I would uh Sola. Is that Sola? Noct? I'm just gonna go with Sola, but if that's not good, yeah. Actually, reindeer, that's a good one. You actually did, yeah, Sola. Okay, you actually gave me a good idea though. Okay, so I don't know if I'll be able to manage it because uh they don't uh they don't necessarily like it, but let me show you real quick. I did a painting of one of our cats, Misu. This is her. This is one of our other cats. It doesn't have to be themed for Christmas. No, you're right. It doesn't have to be themed for Christmas, but I did a painting of one of our cats there. And I also did this one. This is my other cat, Dresden. Um, I did a painting of him. I still need to do a painting of Misu, and we also have a dog. Um, and your idea was like, oh, I know what I could do. I could paint one of them. Uh, I could paint one of them in a reindeer costume. I could put one of them in a reindeer costume and take a photo of it. The dog would be fine with it. The the cats would be miserable, and that could be cute too. That like miserable, grumpy face in a reindeer costume. I kind of like that idea. That's a great idea. Yeah, I might do something with that. I think it would be kind of funny. And it fits in like it's not, like I'm not doing like, oh, Santa Claus or something like that. It's just, that's something that's more it's more true to kind of the type of thing I like to paint. So it's a good mix. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I'll see if I can manage that. None of my cats like costumes. Cats generally don't, but every once in a while you get a weirdo cat that's fine with it. My cats are not fine with it. Misu can tolerate a jacket. The rest of them just it's like you disabled the cats. You put a costume on them and they either go crazy trying to get it off or they just like hunker down and kind of fall over because they like have something on them and they can't do anything about it. Cats on costumes are crazy. Yeah, yeah. I do like the what's it called? The Batman helmet meme that's gone around. I do really appreciate that. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's this. this meme where people print out like a Batman helmet for cats, and then they put it on their cat. It's cool. Like a lot of the cats look really good. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me too. Your painting looks awesome, by the way. Is it for Halloween? It was for Halloween. Yeah, I started it on Halloween, and I was going to work on it on Sunday on the weekend, to continue the Halloween theme, but I wasn't feeling well Sunday, so I decided not to stream. Um, so yeah, I did not have time to finish it. So I'm just gonna, yeah, figured I'd keep working on it on stream tonight. Yeah, the photo reference is a cosplayer, cosplayer. I think she streams, uh, and I think she does other types of videos. But yeah, she's one of the she's friends with one of the bigger name cosplayers. Um, and that's how I, came across this. I was looking for something Halloween themed for my stream. I do a variety of things normally here. Usually it's figurative stuff. Lately, I've branched out and done some cats. And even I'm still working on a floral painting for the first time. But generally, portraits and figurative stuff is my go-to. Um, which obviously this fits right into place with. Although, like I said, I don't do a lot of pinups. Not that I'm opposed to them. I love pinups. Some of my favorite artists do essentially. We're either pinup artists or might as well be considered pinup artists. But I'm worried about getting like too like stuck in that. So I've been focusing on other things, you know, other than pinups lately. But I have a background in comic books. Pigeonholed. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Thanks. Yeah, I'm worried about getting pigeonholed into like being a pinup artist, so I don't. But yeah, I have a background in comics, and that what is very common in comics to do, pinups and you know, all kinds of stuff. Although, having said that, I am looking. So I don't remember how long ago it was. Feels like it's been quite a while ago, like a year ago or something. I don't know. I um I had some of my friends pose for me for like a photo shoot, and I got some good paintings out of it. Um, and now I'm looking into hiring a model or something at some point soon to do some more, some more paintings, photo reference, and so on. Oh, lucky I got the mute off in time for that one. I'm going to head off, but I'll watch next time your stream. Super keen to see your stuff again. Oh, thank you so much. And have a good night or day, whatever time zone you're in. And, you're welcome to join the Discord as well. And, hang out, talk art, so on. Yeah. And I look forward to seeing you around. Oh, I guess I should have mentioned it. At the moment, I stream twice a week, Thursday and Sunday. Sometimes, scheduling gets messed up, but I always notify in my Discord about that. But yeah, forget sometimes to let people know. Yeah, teeth are always difficult. These are definitely not the finished teeth. I have to keep going and really refine these. I don't clean my brushes with solvent while I'm painting, because I don't like to have a jar of solvent open because my cats are very sensitive to the fumes and stuff like that, and I don't want to have to open up a window and everything. So I don't use solvent in my painting. I just use it to clean my brushes at the very, very end. So sometimes if you see me just like mix up a color like this, a lot of times it's just literally to clean the brush. Like it's to get the color that's currently on the brush out so I can go in and grab a different color and get, those clean colors. If I can remember what I was working on, which ADHD does not help with. I know I was working on the mouth, but I don't remember where I was going with that. Oh, I do now. Okay. Ooh, took me a second there. So to contribute to that, like that feeling of the the painting emerging, one of the things that contributes to that is softer edges. So I'm trying to make sure I keep that. It's so easy to go super sharp on everything. Controlling edges and doing a variety of soft, hard and lost edges is can be very challenging. So for the very like final hairs, I will be using um called I have a a liner brush that I will use, but for most of it, I will not be doing that. Try not to get pulled into you know, the trap of painting individual hairs. It's tough though. I sometimes really want to. Need to fix that cheek. That is way too harsh. Hey Des, back and exhausted. Well, welcome back. Sorry you're exhausted. But I get it. It's definitely an exhausting thing to do. Well, hopefully you got good work done, Des. I need to put out more Knock it on those. Uh, quick break. Uh, shoot. Looking at the time, I'm almost at the 2 hour, at my 2 hour mark, and I was going to have to keep it short today, like limit myself to the 2 hours because I have some stuff that isn't stream related that I have to get done by tomorrow. I don't know how much I can really do in another 10 minutes. All right. I think I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do like a couple minutes of cat to, you know, cheer everybody up, and then I will be calling it a day. I miss you. No, little girl. I know. Here. Hi, little girl. Hi. Miss you. I know I've shown her quite a few times today. She's been my little studio cat today. Yeah. She's just trying to. Yeah, she's cute. She's a bit grumpy, but she's adorable. Little girl. Okay, I'll put you down. I'll put you down. Oh, moody today. Anyways, I was gonna go till the 2 hours, but I'm so close to the end, and like I said, I have to get stuff ready for the class I'm doing. It's the last week, so I have to get everything done right now. So I'm gonna end stream a little early. Um, that says I'm so tired, so I'm good. Good to know. Well, rest up, Des, and I hope you feel better. And I'll be streaming this weekend. So yeah. Um, have a good rest of your week, everybody, and I will see you this weekend. Bye.